Greetings, family, and welcome to another edition of Black Talk Radio, where black media matters and black life definitely matters. Today is Monday, April 30th, 2018. Well, this woman says American Airlines called the police on her for flying while fat and black. That's right, she said it herself. This fat black woman right here, she goes by the name of Amber Phillips. That's right. You know who she is, the host of the podcast, The Black Joy Mixtape. Yeah, she was flying from North Carolina to Washington, D.C. On a 65 person plane, and space was tight. Well, she says, quote, "The passenger next to me, a white woman, made it clear with her body language that I was bothering her. She was aggressive when flipping her hair and her hand and fastening her seatbelt. And she was bullying me," Phillips, 28, claims. Well, first of all, most black people, we know what she means when she says that this white woman was being aggressive, flicking her hair. Because you know how white chicks, and dudes too, some of these white beta males, they flick their hair too. And it's just so over the top and so just nasty. Well, obviously this white woman did it to Amber, and she got her nigga wake-up call. And I'm laughing my ass off. This black feminist right here, this fat black woman right here, that's what she calls herself. So I'm going to repeat this often. You're going to hear me say that, because that's what she called herself. Okay? This fat black woman right here who was flying and feels like she was bullied by this white woman, she just got her nigga wake-up call. And I'm so glad. This fat black woman right here, Amber Phillips, she makes a living by speaking negatively about black men. I'm a black man and I don't like it. And I don't like what she stands for or what she says and how she says. So guess what? I'm laughing my ass off right now. I'm laughing my ass off that she got her nigga wake-up call. I'm glad, and I feel nothing for her. Not a goddamn thing. I don't feel nothing for her going through this situation. But I'm going to continue so you can hear how she's whining. She's whining about her little mistreatment. Yeah. This is some freaking karma that you're getting, fat black Amber Phillips. But I digress. Let me get back to this article. So Amber claims that the woman asked her to move over. And she says, "I explained that I couldn't move because I was in a window seat. And I said, 'You are being mean to me. The world does not revolve around you.'" Well, the woman responded by propping her left leg or her left foot on her leg so that the sole of her shoe was nearly touching Phillips. Quote, "I told her, 'Don't let the bottom of your shoe touch me.'" So here it is. Amber is feeling a little, she's feeling herself right now, telling the white chick, "Don't let your shoe hit me. Don't let your shoe touch me." Well, as a black person, we know how that is, because, we ain't having that, right? We're just not going to have that. But anyways, she continues and goes on by saying that the woman spent most of the 60-minute flight in silence. Phillips accidentally dropped her headphones on the floor, but fearful of making further contact, she didn't reach for them. However, as the plane began to descend, Phillips began recording herself and her seatmate. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to leave the URL to this in the description so you could take a look at the video footage. I saw it. It's funny because Amber Phillips is trying to record the white woman, and the white woman's not having it. Actually, I'll show you that video footage too, but let me continue here. I'm just finding pleasure in this, again, because this fat, nasty black woman right here by the name of Amber Phillips. Yeah, I inserted the word nasty because she is fat, nasty black Amber Phillips. Yeah, that's what I'm calling her, exactly. But anyways, she goes on to say, quote, "When people practice discrimination, they do so because they believe people won't tell on them," says Phillips. "Shame keeps people like me from turning a light on it. but I deserve to exist. I deserve to fly. I didn't deserve how I was treated, unquote. Well, there goes Amber Phillips crying again, whining again. Amber Phillips, for once, you should listen to some of the black men that you freaking always speak so negatively about. Maybe you should listen to us, and then we would have an ear for your little whine and cry and nigga wake-up call that you're getting right now. But we feel nothing, and we're laughing at you. That's right, we're laughing at you. But I digress. Amber continues, she says, I was scared. My phone battery was dying, and I was scanning the crowd, trying to make eye contact with anyone who could help. A woman asked if I was okay, and I said no. I gave her my phone number, asked her to record anything that happened next, and I got off the bus, unquote. Phillips was met by an officer from the Metropolitan Washington Airport Authority Police Department who requested her ID. Quote, as I was reaching for it, I asked, did you ask the other woman for her ID? He said, no, and I don't need your abuse. See, she got a nigga wake-up call twice. One by the white woman, and then secondly by the police officer. Because, see, she tried to use her little power trip, and she tried to ask the officer, well, did you ask the other lady for her ID? And the officer clearly told her, shut up, I don't need your shit. Yeah, I'm paraphrasing it. It's only because I don't like Amber Phillips. Yeah, this fat, nasty, black Amber Phillips, I don't like her. So yeah, I'm laughing at this shit. And if you don't like it, click off right now and go somewhere else. But if you are enjoying this as much as I am, well, let's continue on. Phillips handed over her passport, which she says the officer snatched. And then asked for a secondary form of ID. He said he was investigating this as an assault, says Phillips. Soon the gate manager and a second female officer arrived, and Phillips says, I am here because my arm touched a white woman, she added. I told the police I was terrified, and one said, if you did nothing wrong, you shouldn't be afraid. Oops. You see how she is just getting the nigga wake-up call left and right. She's coming up with all these little talking points, and they're just slamming them down in her face each and every time. Oh, I was afraid. Well, if you did nothing wrong, you shouldn't be afraid. Oops. Another nigga wake-up call. Amber Phillips. Exactly all of what you deserve, by the way. I feel nothing for your situation. Only thing I'll say in this situation is that it's involving American Airlines once a damn again. I've mentioned this before. Black people shouldn't be flying American Airlines. Oops. But Amber Phillips, you don't believe that you're a black woman, do you? Except when you got your nigga wake-up call while flying while fat, nasty, and black, Amber Phillips. So here's the gist of it all. Both women were ultimately allowed to leave after the police had determined there was no wrongdoing. But the incident isn't over for Phillips. Later that night, she started tweeting about it. And listen, I'm going to show you a few of her tweets. She went on a little Twitter rampage, a Twitter rant. Again, all because she got her little nigga wake-up call. And again, too bad. We feel nothing for you, Amber. Nothing at all. Anyways, let's go over some of the tweets. Okay, so basically in this little video clip, Amber claims that she was on the shuttle and this woman lied that that Amber assaulted her on the flight and called the cops to remove her from the shuttle bus. Let me show you this little video clip. Actually, I'm not even going to show you the video clip because I don't want them to, say that it's copyright, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to put this link in the description. You'll be able to view it yourself. But let me get to the end of this story here. But just for the record, here is a picture, a snapshot of the white chick that she was having partial incident with. And as you can see, this white woman ain't having, she's covering up her face. And in the video clip, by the way, that Amber posted on her Twitter, you can see that this white woman was not allowing you to see her face. She kept covering up because she wasn't going for it. So basically, lastly, Phillips says, quote, "As a black woman, my life is always at risk, especially when facing policies that are in place to discriminate. Fatness is not the problem. The problem is the discriminatory and racist way we treat fat people in this country. I also need people to know that the intersections of my identity as a fat, nasty black woman are what led to the racist interactions with the white passenger and the police." Well, anyways, I'm gonna leave it off there. You know what, Amber? I'm happy this shit happened to you, and may many more happen to you as well. You're gonna get enough of speaking negatively about black men. You know, the same type of man that brought your pathetic existence into this world, you fat, nasty black Amber Phillips. Get that through your fat head. I'm done. Peace out.